beautiful, peaceful, serene environment of Jeffertitti'snile tour van. We're here with Ignacio and Jeffertitti, and you guys are from Los Angeles, correct?
Yeah.
And I was asking you before, I was looking at a bunch of your stuff. You have a lot of Egyptian idolatry and some symbols interlaced into everything, even to your necklaces. I'm noticing. Is that something that has a strong spiritual hold on your existence, or is it just kind of something that mystifies you, or is it what's the?
I feel like all that stuff is super interesting. I mean, like the whole cycle of life seems so like eternal and cyclical, like it just keeps happening. So it's nice when like obviously things relate to each other. And the whole thing really started as a joke, kind of like, because I was named Jeffertitti by our old drummer. And
where did that name come from? Why did he choose Jeffertitti?
Because I walked out of the bathroom in Big Sur with like this crazy makeup on my face, and she was just like, Jeffertitti, what's up? She just channeled it somehow, and then like it just became this thing, where we were like, dude, we have to call our band that. And so we did. But yeah, that stuff is definitely interesting.
Cool.
I know it holds a lot of power, you know?
Yeah, totally. So you guys are you guys all born and raised in Los Angeles? You're from Los Angeles?
I was born in Mexico City.
Okay.
But I grew up pretty much in East LA, like East Los Angeles.
Cool. Yeah. When did you leave DF?
Probably like when I was young, as a kid still.
Cool.
But I went back and forth a lot.
Have you gone back recently?
Yeah, about a year ago.
We got an amazing scene down there as far as like music, culture, and like what they're doing. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, definitely.
So how'd you guys get together and decide to do the project?
Well, I met Jeff. I was playing in another band at the time, and we played together at Redlands University. His band, Animatronics. I saw them play. We played a show, and they blew my mind. And then we met that day, and ever since we've just been friends. And
we're just cosmic soul brothers.
Yeah,
we're just getting like, closer and closer the more we like meld into each other and like get to play music with each other.
Beautiful.
It's so fun.
Really vibe off of each other.
Yeah.
That's great.
Our band is like constantly changing members and like sounds, and just everything's just kind of flowing like the river.
Totally. Beautiful.
It keeps coming back, but Ignacio's been in it but pretty much from the beginning, so.
That's awesome. Yeah, you gotta have that core.
That's beautiful. Our new single that we just put out, Midnight Siren.
Yes.
My friend James Astralize did the art for that.
The music video?
Well, he just did the record cover for it, and so like I feel like a lot of our most recent imagery is kind of like when we made that video, I just had the idea of trying to like bring to life that like character who he had on his image.
Okay.
So I feel like a lot of our imagery is like stemmed from that like super bright, like washed out like neon, It
had like the orange on the top. Yeah. No, I was looking at that. I was like, really, I really like it.
Live performance is super important if you're going to be making music. I mean, at least for myself, I can only really speak for myself, but I think that's like so important, I guess there are two different kind of things, like recording and playing live, but definitely, even when we're recording, I feel like we're the kind of band that uses a lot of like live energy, and it's not just like play that part perfectly,
Yeah, it's always changing sometimes when we play.
It's all about moments.
Yeah.
So like live shows, I think they're so amazing, like bringing people together and everybody like having a good time, and especially when people can let go of their egos and fear of like being judged, and then they can just start dancing and like I don't know, you never know like how long you're gonna be here, so I feel like every opportunity you get to just like have a great fucking time is like, you should take that opportunity.
Absolutely, I agree with that 100%. So you sparked, just talking about the recording process, do you guys do it, do you like do a whole live room recording, or do you do piece by piece? Like what's the setup like when you're actually tracking out?
It was so crazy because when we were doing that, it was like, I think it was early February, and for some reason there was just like the craziest rains ever.
in Topanga.
Like the studio flooded twice before we actually recorded, and we were considering like maybe moving out of there because all of our gear was basically getting ruined, you know. It's like everything that we care about was just there.
Totally, that's
and
your life.
Getting wet, and so we had to keep disassembling our like recording studio and then putting it back together. But literally, like, to make a long story really short, like, it ended with him and I trying to finish the record, and there was like black water coming out of the electric sockets, just like sparks flying, and we're sitting there with flashlights in our teeth, like carrying gear upstairs and like holding like tape machines and trying to like cover them from these like
oh my god.
Yeah, it's crazy.
There's all these like river references. I think I was trying to say that earlier too. It's so weird, like, yeah, it's been following us, just like.
Wow. Great, okay, well, we are going to say